someone needs to take a closer look at something here. And I'm getting it's to do with pride, ego, relationships, and maybe even protecting yourself. I don't know if you can hear like sirens going off as either a police siren goes past or an ambulance. We have it's the same sound here in London. But I don't know if somebody here is not so much cutting their nose off to spite their face as much as it is, I can protect myself. I'll be slightly stubborn. I'll stay in my ego a little because it keeps me safe. It'll keep me safe and it will keep me out of harm's way. Is this you? Or is this somebody around you? Let's find out. Welcome in. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot. If you're a new face, it's good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your support with this channel, and thank you for the support with Loku's Dog and Cat Care Rescue, which is a GoFundMe, and all the information is down there below. If you would like to donate, perfect. If you can't, but you would like to share the GoFundMe page instead, even better. It's all down there, okay? I'm going to be ringing some bells. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I made that quick because I know it can be a little bit grating on the ears. Let's see what wants to come out. Now I've got a new deck that I'm working with called, where did I put the deck? I absolutely adore it. It's called Fifth Spirit Tarot. It came in the post today. I am really, really pleased. Now I've had to put tape over certain parts because some of them, they are naked. And I know that YouTube gets very offended by the naked body. So let's see what wants to come up. We have got the Chariot here. The Chariot's in reverse. This is a lack of movement or lack of healing in something to the world. It's almost like going full cycle because the snake is eating. And, you know, trigger warning, naked person has been covered up, but I will cover her anyway, even though she's been covered up. But you can see the snake is eating its own tail, completing a cycle, right? There's something here that it needs to finish. It needs to finish its cycle. And if it's already finished its cycle, it means that there is resistance here, whether that's outside energy or whether that's you. Okay, you've got the Sun, and you've also got the Chariot coming out again. Now I've just covered up because there are boobs there and I forgot to actually take those up. But the Chariot's coming out again. So I'm going to take the Chariot card. I'm going to plop that one down. I don't want to say plop instead of pop. Tell me more about the Chariot in reverse. What is it that's stuck? What's stuck or unwilling to move is what I'm hearing. What's unwilling to move here? I heard perceive or perception. Six of Wands is in reverse to the Six of Swords. I'm not going to take those ones because there's too many. To the Queen of Wands in reverse. There is definitely, it's like someone's stuck in a rut in some way. Or feeling like this is the best way to avoid some sort of conflict or confrontation. You have the Six of Wands here, which is in reverse. This is failure. This is not being able to move forward with something. But then you have the Six of Swords, which talks about moving on from, you know, more tempest waters that, you know, could rock our mind. I heard anxiety. The Five of Swords is a lot of argument. It's conflict. It's verbal arguments, you know, or mental afflictions. The Six of Swords is moving away onto the calmer waters, away from that. But with the Six of Wands here, it seems like somebody's default is to just go within or to block something off or to sit in their ego. It's easier to defend. That's what I'm getting. It's easier to defend than it is to confront, and to confront in a positive way, in a vulnerable way. Because the Queen of Wands is in reverse also. This Queen of Wands is telling me that someone here is sitting in some sort of lack of self-worth, and it is not in any way, shape or form me judging, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and sometimes this happens. You know, sometimes we fall into our ego and we don't realise this. Now you have the Ten of Wands underneath though. Someone's burning way too brightly, way too harshly, maybe even on themselves. Let's find out who this is, who this connects to. Should I keep this one out? No. Okay. Yes, make your mind up. Okay, so someone may be indecisive on how they go forward in a relationship. There may be this energy of, and I don't know if this is the collective, it could be. Queen of Cups is coming out. This could be a mother figure. This could be a parent. This could be you with your own child. There definitely is this energy of wanting to, yeah, with the Two of Wands underneath, wanting to move forward in a friendly manner, but with the Five of Cups, knowing that things are either broken, damaged, or there's a lot of work that needs to be put in place. But that ego, the sense of ego of going, well, I will never be able to because I'm not healed, or I can't because I don't know how to communicate, or whatever that may be. Someone who is making excuses for not, I don't know what it is, not reaching out. It's, there seems to be a fear of vulnerability here. And I don't know if this is coming from you or from somebody else. Like I said, take it as it resonates. Know that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I have to state that. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, physical health, I'm not a professional. I've never claimed to be one. I am not one. If it really resonates for you within those areas, please ensure that you do reach out to someone who can give you professional advice, guidance and help, okay, before taking anything from me. But there does seem to be, with this Queen of Cups, it's a nurturing energy. This is a very, very nurturing energy. There's a lot of pendulums above this woman's head, above this, you know, feminine's head. And they have an all-seeing eye on the side of this bowl with tarot cards and a crystal. So this person may water scry. This Queen of Cups is somebody who is very in touch with their emotions, to the point that they only have to look at the reflection to know how they're feeling on the inside, or maybe with other people as well. There's Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands, one is a match, the other is a beeswax candle. You cannot have one without the other. There may be an encouragement here to look into a mother wound that someone may have, or a wounded mother. That's really up to you, how you confront this, but there's a need to confront something here. Because I keep, look, I've got Death in reverse and the Queen of Wands. Something is stopping you from going forward, or stopping this person from going forward. There may be a need for a conversation starter of some sort. Now, take it as it resonates, because this could be someone who has passed over. This could be someone who's estranged. This could be somebody that you are you could have, what is it called? Where they're not allowed within a certain amount of feet from you, and you've had to go to court to get that restraining order, for example. So if you are in any of the areas or any of the select groups where it would not be safe for you, your children, whatever it may be, to be around a certain person, this isn't for you. This is more looking at the wound that may have been left behind, okay, and addressing this instead. Tell me about the Chariot. Do you want a different deck? Yeah, he wants a different deck. Okay. Let's go for you. Top or bottom? Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords coming out to the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this is like a lie, or a mistruth, or a misunderstanding when it comes to aggression. I don't know, but I don't know what this is. I don't know if this other person or you feels like any type of conflict, any type of confrontation of some stressor or need or something here will end in conflict. Because we haven't had the Five of Swords come out, but it's giving me those vibes. I need to open the window a little bit because this incense is getting intense. The Ace of Swords here in reverse, and it says here, frustrations, double-edged sword, hollow victory. I want to get clarity on that. You also have the Nine of Wands, undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly, as upside down. So this is already seeing clearly. Somebody here is having their view skewed, or almost like when I opened that window because it was getting way too smoky in here. There's something that you're not seeing, or there's something that this person is not seeing because they are fogged by their own perception of, well, if it goes wrong, I'm a failure, or this has failed, this is the way it always has been. I'm just going to move away from that, especially with this Six of Swords being here. I'm just going to move away to calmer pastures. I'm not actually going to confront this or talk about this. I'm going to leave it open for them to do that. And you have the Three of Pentacles to the Hermit. If you're feeling like, if you are in this energy right now, if you have had, I don't know, a falling out with someone, or you've stopped speaking to someone, maybe there is somebody who is trying to get back into your energy, your aura. The first card that came out was the Three of Pentacles. Improvements are underway, but delays around it. And it says here, renowned, glory, place of worship. There may be some sort of spiritual, it's not so much a spiritual awakening. It may be the throes of a dark night of the soul, because they're never quick. You know, some people it may last a couple of months. For others, it can last a couple of years. This Three of Pentacles here with the Hermit, there is definitely the energy of I heard a forefather coming in to help guide you through this, because the moon being in reverse is about a dysregulation of emotions. It's also to do with family, because the moon resides over the 4th house in Cancer, and Cancer is about family. The 4th house is about family, right? This number 9 on here, I don't know why I'm getting Sagittarius. Sagittarius may be important. I wouldn't say interesting. There's something about your beliefs, religion, spirituality, that the perception that is being fogged right now is going to be removed, whether that is for you or for this person. But someone here, it's almost like they're stopping themselves from connecting either with this other person or connecting with a higher perspective on this entire, I heard, ordeal, situation, environment. But the Hermit is about going within. It's looking within. It's being able to, almost like the Seven of Pentacles, take time to rest and contemplate. And it says at the bottom though, loneliness, unattached, soul searching, time needed, or time alone. So there may be a need for time alone or away from a certain person, so that you are able to gain the clarity needed, especially if there is a decision on whether or not you wish to go back and connect with this person. Because I'm really getting like a family member, grandmother, auntie, sister, could be brother, just someone that holds a lot of feminine energy, could be mother, especially with that Queen of Cups coming out. Now, this one, where do you want me to put it? Here. Okay. I've been told to put the Hermit under the Two of Wands. I feel like there are 2 paths. So it may be the fact that both parties need to do this. Both parties need to have rest and reflection. Both parties need to go within themselves. The moon here says deception or delays, emotions up or down, maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others, and it's upside down. So there's a need for a lot of inner work happening here. I heard inner standing. Look at that. 5 of Cups there to the 5 of Swords. Losses, all is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. However, the thing is, I don't really like the description of this. You have three swords. What does that denote in tarot? Sorrow, grief, loss, heartbreak, you know, emotional pain. And then we have the 5 of Cups here and next to it. 5 and 5, there's a massive change coming in here. I feel like there may be a massive change happening for this other person as well. Them realising what they lost when they lost you, or when they lost your support. I heard it's a family trait. Something here is a family trait. Because again, it's going back to the start with this energy of the Chariot, the 6 of Wands in reverse to the 6 of Swords. Not healing something, not talking about something, being stuck in a certain emotion and maybe even pretending that it hasn't happened. Maybe a family trait. It may be something that's been taught and it's a dysfunction. And again, I'm not judging, because we all have trauma and dysfunction to a certain degree, okay? Our parents are only human. They're spiritual beings, but they're only human. And a lot of the time, what is passed down to us is both wisdom and pain. And part of that pain is the dysfunction of how we emotionally regulate. Yeah, and you've got 8 of Pentacles here to the King of Cups, to the Empress in reverse. This is a gentle, emotional and shy person. There's something about softening the masculine side of your heart. It takes time though. This is something that you have to work on. It takes time. And I don't know why I felt like putting this here, but I want to move it. The Eight of Pentacles, work, paid, and it's paid work. But the Eight of Pentacles is also to do with becoming a master of something, because you've worked so hard and practiced for so long that each one of these, you look at each one of these aces, these pentacles, they are in uniform. They look exactly the same. They look identical, because this person has honed their practice in so much that they could do this with their eyes closed and not even hurt their fingers with that hammer. There is an energy here of, this is definitely like a family trait. Something's been passed down. It's like, think of when you were a teenager and you broke up with the first person that you ever dated, and the world is going to end and the sun will never shine again, and how can I show my face at school, and this is so embarrassing, oh my God. It's that type of energy of just not so much being dramatic as it is believing that in that moment that everything has gone wrong, that everything is the worst thing ever. I'm getting that energy here, a little bit of self-saboteur from someone, whether it's you, your mother, your auntie, whoever, with the Chariot in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. It's like becoming a master at tricking your own self. Becoming a master of tricking your own self and going, well, this is just the way it is. That person will never heal, or I'll never change, or I can't do blah, blah, blah. Someone here is being taught that, I heard you have to train yourself to drill that sound out, or drill that voice out, or drown that voice out, because it's disempowering. It's extremely disempowering. And this Empress with delays will prove necessary upside down. This is somebody rushing to the worst, almost like, what's the worst thing that could happen in a situation? What is the worst thing that could happen? You're driving and all of a sudden we're worried that we're going to crash the car. Or, you know, traveling, for example. I don't particularly like traveling by plane, because when I was a kid, my mum would always be stressing that we would be late, and oh my gosh, we're going to get there, oh my gosh, and everyone would always be running, and we'd get there 3 hours early, and it's just stress. It's that type of energy of taking something that was someone else's experience and it's been passed down in some way, and it's really disempowering. Why am I being shown this? King of Pentacles. This may, I don't know if there was a stressor over money or a stressor over new beginnings. Seven of Wands, Six of Wands is coming out as well, and Nine of Cups. Okay, you have somebody here who may be stressed over the new beginning that you have created for yourself, or someone here is stressed out over the fact that you have left. You may have left frustrated, or you may have voiced your frustrations. The Fool here says good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. Someone's done this, and it has left a mother figure or a feminine older figure of some sort, with them unable to regulate their own emotions. The Seven of Wands next to the Two of Wands to the Hermit, it's almost like they were trying to compete, or they're trying to compete now to what? Heal? To reflect. It says frustrations, you are able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of the situation. Okay, I don't know if they're a bit frustrated that you don't need them. There seems to be frustration coming from this person also with worrying. This person may worry quite a lot. They may be smothering. And they're a bit put out that you don't need them. This is like a helicopter mum or a helicopter dad, or a caregiver that just didn't give you any space to breathe in some way. I mean, it could be a sibling or something like that, but it's definitely somebody who the relationship you had may have been a bit codependent, and someone here is broke off and they've just gone off by themselves, and whatever it is that you're doing, You're standing on your own 2 feet, whether you're living in a car, a mansion, an airport, wherever it is, you're doing it by yourself. And you're not, someone isn't doing this to spite the person that they've left. They've just gone, I'm moving on, I'm moving out, I want space. You have the 6 of Wands here to the 9 of Cups, which is self-explanatory because we have the 6 of Wands at the top in reverse. And you're doing it victoriously. You've come out of some sort of conflict or some sort of physically unsafe space, because feeling unsafe can be because of actual abuse, and trigger warning with that. If that is something that you're going through and you feel like you need support, please ensure that you reach out to the police, to different shelters that can help you. Do not stay in an environment that's unsafe for you. If you feel like you can get out, please do. But also an unsafe environment can also be the way that people treat you. It could be taking away the space that you do have, overstepping boundaries, not respecting your boundaries, your autonomy. And it says here, a letter or news coming, victory news. So there seems to be something that this person is put out over. Because I'm looking at the cards. We've got 7, 6, 5. It's like it's counting down. The 6 of Wands, and you moving away in some way, because you have the 6 of Wands here. Then you have the 7 of Wands, and they're looking in opposite directions, right? And then you have the Fool over here. It's almost like somebody expected you to go a specific way. You left one way, and they were expecting you to struggle in some way, having to... The 7 of Wands to me is also about competition, having to fight for what you want, you know. And you didn't have to do that, because the way that this Fool is kind of like walking off, looking very chilled, very relaxed, you know, it's about to step off a cliff and knows that they're going to be caught. You left somebody here, it's not just competing, you left them frustrated because you didn't take the path that they thought you would. They're looking over at you leaving in one particular way, and you have taken a completely different direction from what they expected you to do so, especially through the healing that you've done. Now this person may be stressing out, or they may be feeling like you got what you wanted, and they're feeling very victimized. Whether or not you victimized them, that's how they're feeling. You have the 9 of Cups came out next, okay? And it says improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. I don't know if this person at some point kind of reveled in the fact that they were the mother hen, or they had authority over you, or power or control in some way. Because this 9 of Cups, at first I thought it was to do with you, and it is. This energy is also yours now, at present. But when I look at the first row, we have 6 rows of cards, and I like to read them going downwards and across, left to right. Now, reading it down from the top to the bottom, we have the Chariot in reverse, which is looking at a lack of healing or stagnant energy, feeling stuck in some way, not being able to move. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which is either a lie, a mistruth, or just the bending of some sort of truth. We have the 8 of Pentacles, which is being a master at something here. Then we have the 9 of Cups. This person, they may have slight, even narcissistic tendencies. And again, not a therapist, I cannot diagnose anyone. But there's some sort of enjoyment in being stuck in a certain place. It is like, for example, working in any type of environment where you go in and you feel the vibration straight away and they are low. You know, either the staff members are worked way too hard and the manager's door's always closed. Or, you know, people are always stressed and they're always gossiping about other people. And that's the energy that I'm getting here, of somebody who, they enjoy the gossip, for example. They enjoyed the gossip. They enjoy, to a certain degree, having a hold over someone else because they're so used to being in that energy themselves. Because when you look at people in the workplace, those who are playing the most pranks and are gossiping the most are unstimulated. If you are playing loads and loads of office pranks, you are unstimulated in the job that you do, because if you were stimulated, you wouldn't want to do that. And if you are gossiping, it's because you are unstimulated and you are bored, or you're feeling resentment in some way. And this is me just making assumptions, not fact. We forget after a while, and I can only go by my own experience of when I used to work in daycare centres. There were some places that were awful in that they worked you to the bone, and I ended up slipping in with all the gossiping that everyone else was doing. And it's not until you leave that environment that you're like, oh my gosh, that was so unhealthy. Why was I doing that? That's the energy that I'm getting here. You have a family member, mother, auntie, whoever, that has got so used to sitting in lower vibrations of, if I do all of this, I can control the environment, I can control that person. That person will need me. There's the codependency coming in, the Empress in reverse, this lack of autonomy and lack of like just doing things for yourself and growing naturally into the person you're supposed to be. They are feeling frustrated because when you left, you didn't need them. You didn't need them. I don't know if you left after having the argument. I don't know if you left and you were frustrated, or they were frustrated. There's something here about disempowering you or disempowering this person, and you leaving and doing better for yourself and being quiet about it. Because do you know what? The only cards that we have out here that depict anything to do with the mental body or to do with speech are at the start with the Six of Swords, moving on to something, healthier, especially mentally. You then have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Swords. Everything else on here is either to do with, it's like a major arcana, or we've got a lot of wands out here. So your actions spoke so much louder than words needed to. This person may be questioning, like, what are your next moves? Because you're not talking about them, you're just doing them. You are planning. I heard plotting, and I don't think that you are plotting. I think that is how they're viewing this. This person is so used to being in that kind of energy of fight, flight, or freeze. People are always against them, or that's what I mean by worst case scenario. This person is always thinking of the worst thing that could happen. If you get on that plane, it's going to crash. Or if you get in that car, someone's going to rob you. And it's constant. And this Nine of Cups here, this person enjoyed having some sort of control, because maybe they don't feel in control of their life. I don't feel like this person is a big bad wolf, but I do feel like this person has been affected by life, like in a negative way. Because to think of the worst things and the worst scenarios, and that's the first thing that comes to mind. What experiences have you had that you haven't healed from yet? And I say that without judgment. Having the Six of Swords here, this person didn't think that you would be able to move away and successfully tap into your King of Cups energy. Or maybe no, this is somebody else. Six of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands, King of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so there's somebody else either in the family, or there's a male energy here who's giving me like quite fatherly energy. And it makes sense, you've got a King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. But they're so far away from each other, they may not be together anymore, or they may not be, like, one of them may be still alive and the other one isn't, because they look so different, or their personalities are so different. Like, one may be stuck in like the past, or like a bygone era, because look at how he's dressed. With he looks really regal, but he looks like he's from medieval times. And then you have the Queen of Cups over here, who looks super modern, who's like, got her tarot cards out, and she's wearing a cool jacket and has her hair cut really cool, and it's like wearing bright shoes and stuff, and she's sat at a table. They look completely different. They look so mismatched, right? They look completely mismatched, even though they are both, they're the King and Queen. And the King is on the third row down, second row up across. Third row down. And the Queen is on the first row, but the fourth row. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, they're really far away from each other. You seem to have the encouragement of somebody, whether they are living or not living, that is supporting you, and it seems to be frustrating this Queen of Cups, because the Six of Swords is right underneath this King of Cups. So this person is encouraging you to move away from any type of fight energy, any type of conflict energy that is connected to chaos. Because I'm looking at this Six of Wands and I'm looking at the Nine of Wands, and they're both in reverse. That Nine of Wands in reverse has always been kind of the energy of catch me outside. Always has been for me. And when it's upright, it's to do with going through struggles, nearly being out on the other side, but not quite there yet. So you're still, you know, that's the reason why the Nine of Wands is usually depicted by a guy leaning on a stick with a bandage over his head, because he's been through battles, he's been through quite a lot, and he's still healing from those, you know, those injuries. They're not completely healed yet. I heard, you know, and the battle's nearly won. In reverse, this is falling into them and going, no, I'll fight everybody. I don't care. I'm going to act from my wounds. And you definitely have this energy of either a father, grandfather, but just this paternal energy around you with a gentle, emotional and shy that is trying to guide you away from any kind of conflict, chaos that comes up with this Queen of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups energy, as much as she is sitting in the upright, which is giving me somebody who wants to nurture, somebody who is, you know, motherly, gentle, so on and so forth. This person's still very dysregulated when it comes to you leaving. They're still sitting in this energy of, well, I don't understand how you've been able to move on. There's something dysregulated here. The Six of Swords here says boat or over water travel, turning boat out of troubled waters into calmer waters. So you've got this King of Cups here steering you out of some sort of troubled waters. If at any point you have this Queen of Cups try to reach out to you, check how you feel when this happens. What is your first reaction? Do you have a visceral reaction to this? Are you like blasé and nonchalant about it? How does it make you feel? Because there seems to be a projection of their emotions onto you, whether it's text message, letter, like back in the 90s, writing to your pen pal, whether it is an email, whatever it may be. You've got the Three of Wands here, this person wanting to travel towards you. You have a Queen of Cups that wants to travel towards you. They want to know where you live. They may want to talk to you about their financial issues. Or they want to know if you have any financial issues. I feel half of it is because, again, I don't feel like this Queen of Cups is a bad person or that they are the big bad wolf. I feel like this person has a lot of issues that they need to deal with. And I've opened it up to the Emperor in reverse. This is somebody who definitely leans on others to feel like they are superior. And the Emperor in reverse, this is a lack of stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. And I just heard, be careful, because I'm about to put this down with the Empress there in reverse as well. This is, again, the energy of someone coming in wanting to collaborate in some way. This person may actually want to collaborate. They may wish to apologize or to gain closure, but it's not that what they're saying is insincere. It's that there isn't a lot of depth to it. So it is the energy of, I am sorry for doing A, B, and C, let's try again. But they're not putting any effort into figuring out why it ended the way that it did. Or having that conversation, having an in-depth conversation about it and going, oh, okay, we've made some progress here. And then them doing something along what made you upset in the first place or made you move away from them again the week later. And then going, well, I don't see what the problem is. I'm always the one, isn't it? I'm the victim. That seems to be their like defense, or the way that they defend themselves is to make themselves the victim whenever they are confronted with things that they don't like when it comes to them, when it comes to their actions. Now, we have here a lot of pages coming out. We've got Page of Cups in reverse with bad news upside down. I feel like when you moved away from this person, and for someone recently, you took your good luck with you, or you took your Midas touch, or you took something with you. And I heard for some protection, you may have been, you know, casting protection over them with prayer, with affirmation, with magic, I don't know. And moving away from this person, it was lifted. And I don't even know if it was done maliciously, because I'm not picking up on that, but it was lifted. Because this basic good news in reverse, this is almost like there's no love lost. It was taken away. And you have the star here, brightness, hope, could bring excesses, so be careful not to become too greedy. They may be realizing that you're doing really well, like really well, or you're about to do really, really well, and they can feel it, like they can feel it on the wind or something. I just looked outside and the clouds look like an old man with big bushy eyebrows. I just got really distracted for a second. That's brilliant. That may be a message for someone. But you have got the page here. They may be keeping an eye on how you're doing, or asking other family members or friends or work colleagues or whatever that is on how you are doing, and they're becoming frustrated because all the things that you said about yourself are coming true, or all the things that you said about yourself being a success, they're realizing that this is the beginning. This is the beginning of you becoming extremely successful, and that you didn't need to lean on them. And I heard gratitude. You still had gratitude. You still had gratitude. And I don't know if that rubs them up the wrong way, because they're just used to that energy, like I said before, or when you work in an environment where each other rubs each other up the wrong way, so you just become combative. This person is used to acting like that, so they don't understand why you're not acting like that back. The star. Because you bring hope. This person may be looking within themselves, because there's something about your light. It irritates them, and they're proud of you at the same time. Like, they're super proud of you, but they're really irritated. But they are also irritated that they can't get you back. And I mean, almost like they can't get you back under their wing like a mother hen. They can't get you to be kind of subservient to them. You have the Page of Swords here, spying or deception, reflecting back over your shoulder. So this person is looking back at their past. Money contentment, signing of money agreement. They're looking back at some sort of financial aid you may have given them, or some sort of offer that you may have given them. It's talking about this Midas touch again. Now, I don't know with the Queen of Cups if this person made you like water scrying. They may have gone to someone who does water scrying, or, you know, reads tarot to kind of check up on you. And with the Queen of Cups upright, again, this is not a malicious person. This is just somebody who does not know how to heal themselves emotionally. So they project. And there's frustrations here. They're quite frustrated. You've got the Tower here. The Tower being in reverse is like, yeah, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. It's like they are trying to block the inevitable. Confirmation burp, excuse me. Why can I not speak? Catastrophe. Why can I not say that word? Anyway, accident. Things happening very quickly at lightning pace, and it's upside down. This is to do with this person coming to realize that to have a relationship with other people in the family, with a friend, with whoever, there has to be a certain amount of emotional maturing. And with the Queen of Cups here, this is somebody who is mature. They are maturer. They are mature, but they may be mature in age, and there are certain things within their emotions that they find very difficult to look at. And the same as this Queen of Cups has this bowl of water, and these nails, I love you nails, but they are useless. I can pick nothing up with them. The Queen of Cups has this bowl of water, but she's not looking at the bowl of water. She's looking straight down the lens and looking at you. So there is a reflection that this person may not want to look at, because looking at it is very difficult. There may be abandonment wounds that this person has from their own parents, or from, if they are your sibling, it could be from the same parents. That's what I mean by they are delaying the inevitable. Something here with allowing what needs to crumble, to bring in a new cycle for themselves. The only way that you can have a relationship with certain family members or friends or work colleagues, like a proper relationship, is to first regulate yourself, whether that's therapy or journaling or whatever it is that you need to do that in a way that doesn't hurt yourself or others, before you can come in and kind of offer anything in equality, you know, because there's this energy, because there's a seat there. There's a seat next to this Queen of Cups. Like, pull up your chair. Come, we're going to talk, you know. We can have a look into this bowl together. You can pick a pendulum. Which one should we use? Which one's pointing to wherever it is that hurts? To pull that chair out. If you, let's say you are the Queen of Cups, just for now. If that chair is there, it's only pushed out for those who are willing to meet you halfway. If they're not willing to do the work and saying, I'm too old, or I'm too tired, or I'm too busy to work on myself, it's like saying, I'm too old, I'm too tired, I'm too busy to love myself. And even if this is a family member or someone that's very close to you, if they can't do that for themselves, how can they do that for you also? Ace of Wands is in reverse. Look, you've got new beginnings, birth, new ideas and creation, and it's upside down. This person is holding on either to a past version of themselves or a past version of you, and you have already transmuted and moved through some sort of stages that you needed to. With a look, speedy situation or finish. I went to say speedy and finish at the same time and said feedy. There is something that is moving at a very high pace for you when it comes to emotional intelligence, emotional maturity, and what that connects to with your creativity, what that creates then in abundance for you. And this person is feeling left behind. The Emperor to the Empress in reverse. This is looking at, especially the Three of Pentacles to the Six of Swords. This person wants to move back into the relationship they had with you before, where things are swept under the rug, where we ignored the things that make us weak. Hanged Man, where we just put up with the delays, we put up with whatever that is. The Hanged Man, and that number 12 condensing down to a 3, not talking about the things that hurt us. And it says getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. Oi. You've got the Four of Swords here in reverse, but it's exhausting. It's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting to live life like that, right? Okay. Before I go, I would like to get maybe one oracle, because I've used just tarot today. Let's see what wants to come out. Southern Wealth is upside down. This person may be having issues with their finances. I don't feel like that is the main focus. And look what comes out at the bottom, mature woman. I don't feel like that is the main focus, or that is the reason why they're so upset that you no longer speak to them. They may be aware, you know, that their finances for some reason are limited now. Maybe you were financially supporting them in some way. And they're aware that that's something that they're having to rejig, or having to kind of restrict themselves in certain things that they would buy before. But you've got a message here. Sudden Wealth in reverse, family room, pathway. They may try and reach out in some way. And we have a telephone here. We also, and I did say, like the 90s, like a pen pal, right? Because we have got here a fountain pen, an ink pot, and a letter in an envelope with an old school wax seal. Oh, that's really old school. And a number 7. So there's something here about telling you the truth, but they're not going to tell you all the truth, because the 7 for me is always 7 of Swords, which looks at lies and deceit. It looks at truth as well if it's turned upside down. But we have the Ace of Swords out here in reverse. This person's been very good at either lying to themselves about certain things, or lying to you to a certain degree, almost like changing things slightly. I had to cover their arse. I don't know why, excuse my language. But you have got a message coming through. This could be to do with finances, them being stressed out here. Oh, they may wish to tattletale, or there's something about telling you about this King of Cups that may be like trying to support you in some way, not having money. And that's what I mean by this person dips into their shadow and acts from it in a really petty way, and then comes back out again and goes, no, actually I need to regulate myself. No, I'm not going to regulate myself. And it's like it flip-flops over this way and then that way and then this way and then that way, because this King of Cups, whoever this person is with the Six of Swords underneath, they're trying to steer you away from conflict. They're trying to steer you away from any type of chaos that may come with either this Queen of Cups or other family members. You know, there's a lot of woe is me happening with this Queen of Cups. And okay, that's how they process things. That's how they process things. But you do not have to invest into that. You do not have to emotionally regulate for them. And the King of Cups seems to know this. And they're they're trying to push you away from the Queen of Cups. But that sudden wealth, there may be something that the Queen of Cups wants to tell you about the King of Cups finances. And I don't know if they're doing this to be like, watch out, because actually this King of Cups doesn't have a lot of money and they might try and lean on you. And that's their way back in to talk to you without actually addressing what the issue is. Or if they just want to try and sabotage the fact that you have a better relationship with this King of Cups than you do with the Queen. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Main female is in reverse. Six of Swords to the Three of Pentacles to the Empress to the Emperor, and the main female in reverse. What is that about? Why did we get that? And Twala Neighbor in reverse. Clarity on the main female. Clarity. Oop. Mature man is coming out as well. What is going on here? Journey is upside down. I've got two there. Journey and despair. Okay. So I'm going to look at these. I'm going to look at the fifth row here with the Two of Wands, the Hermit, the Seven of Wands and the Star, and then the Journey in reverse. This person is interested in how you were able to succeed so quickly. There's something about either you moving out, moving on, moving jobs, cutting ties, or whatever it may have been with this Queen of Cups. And within quick succession, you were able to either find a home, find a job, you know, find support around you. The King of Cups come in to help you out, whether that's spiritually in the ethers or in the 3D. And they don't understand how you've done that so quickly, or how you found stardom, fame, I don't know, inspiring other people so quickly, so quickly. And they are very frustrated by the fact that you just don't need them. You don't need them. You're not stressed out in any way. I'm just questioning this main female in reverse. What is it about this main female to this mature man? There's a reason why these came out right at the end. For what reason? Right, I've been told to go over here. Okay, let's see if I can pick them up. Ooh. Let's take you. And let's take you. Can I get some clarity on the mature man to the fake main female? Why did those two come out? How did they connect in? And it says here, dealings or relationship with an older man. And we've got mature man here. But it's in reverse. So this may be... this person wants to know if you're dating someone. They want to know... Mature man, remember, if I use pronouns, I'm not actually using pronouns. I'm just picking up on the energies. So, you know, dealings with or relationship with an older man can actually be a woman. It can be a he, she, they. Take it as it resonates. You have diamond here. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Page of Cups. This person, okay, so me saying that it wasn't about finances, it actually may be about finances. Forces working against you. Somebody here, they may be interested, or someone, this person, this Queen of Cups may be worried about someone that you're about to date, or worried about somebody trying to court you, or if you're in a relationship, they may be worried about this person not being safe. Tell me more. Okay. Control your anger or you will be sorry has come out. That's interesting. So this person may be quick to anger. Something may happen in December with... Okay, so something may happen in December that is connected to when you moved away from this Queen of Cups. Okay, beware of great pride is coming out again. So there's something about you gaining closure, the closure that you need. You can't regulate or heal this person. Okay, you cannot. There's nothing that you can do to support this Queen of Cups. They need to do it themselves. With these two wands being here, there is definitely an encouragement for this person in your life, how it resonates for you, to seek some sort of support. And for you to do the same in a way that is comfortable for you, you know, and affordable for you and so on and so forth. What else am I getting here? Because there's something about their emotions flying off the handle. Their emotions, sorry, I just kicked the camera. Their emotions flying off the handle. Someone is behaving stupidly has come out. And then you also have successful outcome to your problem. So they're angry over something here. They're really cross about something here. They may be cross at you accepting some sort of gift. They may be cross at you where they think you're acting stupidly. And them acting, you know, woe is me, I am the victim, you should be taking care of me, or any type of emotional manipulation isn't working. And either you're not responding, you're not speaking to them, you're not going back. And this is making them very angry. Do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. Exactly. Okay, and then you've got money path here. And it says, path with money is waiting for you to find it, and you have slowly but surely getting ahead. This person, if this is like your mum or auntie or grandma, this person really sits in like the state of fear or paranoia. They're always, and I've said this before because it seems to be something that ruminates in their head. They are constantly thinking of the worst thing that could happen. Constantly. There's never any like celebration. You going, oh my gosh, I just finished grad school. Okay, and how much is that going to cost you to pay back? Rather than just like, wow, that's amazing. So this person is feeling cross. Maybe they said to you that you going off and doing ABC was a stupid idea, or that it's going to fail, or you weren't going to make it, and all these the worst things that could happen are going to happen, and you just see blah, 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 and you're going to want to come back here. And instead, they're going to be watching you make it, become very successful. Whatever this gift is that's coming towards you, there are no forces working against you. This is actually for you, and it's vexing them because I don't know if it's outing them for just being a stress head or outing them for having control issues. And it's almost like they have to eat their words. They have to look at that bowl that they're holding on to with the water. They have to address and reassess their own emotions. Who is this main female in reverse? This fake main female in reverse. Hard work ahead and discord amongst family and friends. So this is somebody else in the family. There seems to be like a younger female energy that may be okay. So this is a little birdie that's been talking in this Queen of Cups ear. This is somebody that's been keeping themselves very quiet. Because you have the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. You have the Three of Pentacles. This is more or less like dysfunctionality, what's the word, collaborating with dysfunctionality and going, this is the only way out of any type of stressor, because you've got the Six of Swords at the top. This Queen of Cups has been speaking to this fake main female in reverse. So this fake High Priestess, that's the person they went to get readings. Shut the front door. Okay, that's who they went to. This person's been telling them the only way that you can get out of this conflict. They've more or less told them to go further into their shadow, act more from their shadow. They've actually poisoned them into being more fearful. Who does that? Discord amongst friends and family. So this could be a friend or this could be a family member. They could have gone to a family member to read for them. Because having the Emperor and the Empress in reverse, having them both out, this could be two people, but I'm not getting that it's two people. I'm getting it's two parts of a whole. It is the masculine and the feminine within. So you have someone here, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, grey or white hair. Okay. Oh, wow, anything else? Thank you. I'm going to pick that one up. Okay. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So that's come out again. So there's been a lot of work, collaborations going on here with advice from a woman or a feminine energy with blonde, grey or white hair. And they're all working together here. They're all working together here. They were supposed to be slowing something down. It was like slowing down you moving away from this family member. You staying in some sort of like Five of Swords. I'm hearing anxiety. They wanted you to be anxious, codependent in a specific way, to mother, to auntie. And I'm hearing the song by Rapunzel's mum out of Tangled, Mother Knows Best. And it's just a song about telling her daughter that the entire world outside is so scary. Mother knows best. You need to stay in here and stay protected. You can't go out there. You'll get eaten, or you're worried, and the ghouls and blah, 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 blah. It's that type of energy coming through. And they were getting advice on how to do this, either from another family member or from a friend of the family who reads cards. A wish is granted is upside down because they didn't want it. They didn't want you to get something. Clarity, I'm hearing. This collaboration did not work. Or it did not work out how they thought it would. Thank you. Thank you. Teapot, a deep friend with someone of the same sex. So they're collaborating with someone of the same sex. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So they were told that they would help them with all of these obstacles, maybe even financial obstacles. Caterpillar in reverse. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming, but they didn't. They blocked their own change. They blocked their own change by trying to disempower you. You are on the road to success. Exactly. Time to go out and have fun is upside down. I feel like this Queen of Cups has been duped to a certain degree because this person lives in such paranoia and fear about how everything's going to go wrong in everyone else's life and how things always go wrong for them, and that's the only way that they can deal with this is pretending that it's not happening. That they've been, I just spat on myself, I'm so sorry. That they've kind of been duped into believing the only way forward is to pull on your energy in some way. Whoever this blonde, grey or woman with white hair, feminine energy with white hair, has really played on this person's fears. Has really played on, you know, oh, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this energy healing and we'll get out our pendulums and I'll do this smoke cleanse, but I'm actually going to do this spell for them. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. It's actually for their help. And it's not. Why was she doing this? Why is this fair woman doing this? For what reason? Financial pinch. To get money from them. Wow, so that's a charlatan. Pay attention to your health is upside down. Okay, so you have somebody here who is sick, unwell, and is fleecing people around them. Taking money, getting all these readings, doing whatever weird stuff. Okay. Can I get some advice for the collective? Oh my giddy aunt. Okay. Well, yeah. And they pick people who are dissatisfied with life. So, what we have here has come out, company nails. The first one that came out is involvement with the law. We then had someone will try to make you do something against your will. And we also have family matters. So we have a family member here who is being encouraged through tarot readings, whatever, by this fair woman, fair feminine energy, to push for something here. July, this may have already happened, or it's going to happen in July, in the summer, okay? Goal-orientated person. This is somebody who's not very organised, or maybe you're not very organised. Now that we know what the challenges are, can we get, oh, you want me to change? Can we also now have some advice? What would you like the collective to do? Judgment to the Ten of Cups is coming out. It's almost like let things unfold the way they need to, because things are going to work out how they're supposed to, and you're always in favor. You're always in favor. I heard of the Lord, or of divine source, and you've got Judgment and you've got Six of Swords. Exactly. Move into calmer pastures and calmer waters and allow this to play out as it needs to play out, because whoever it is that's guiding you, this King of Cups, they know what's happening. They know what's happening. They know what's happening in the ethers. They've got a bigger bird's eye view of everything that's happening all at the same time, past, present and future, than we do. And you've got the Hermit. And that Eight of Pentacles. If you try to involve yourself in this, it's going to push you outside of yourself. It's something that you're not well equipped for. Not yet. You've got the Seven of Wands. Yes, so stay out of this and continue on your forward path of success, of purpose, of light. Wow. Wow. Ten of Swords to the Six. Yeah, don't involve yourself in this. Don't involve yourself in whatever it is that this Queen of Cups wants. This person may try to reach out to you. And if they do reach out to you, let's see what we should do if they reach out. Six of Swords. It will stick you in some sort of energy you don't need to be in. I'm putting this down next to the Ten of Swords to the Six of Wands in reverse. Yeah. You need to stay away from them and just continue on this new path that you're on. Anything else? Yeah, Queen of Cups is in reverse. Okay. That's why I was getting that flip-floppy energy. Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Because this Queen of Cups has a lot of these tendencies as well. They're not an evil person. They're not a bad person. But they are living in fear and allowing that to eat them up. Anything else before I go, please and thank you? And the Empress come out in reverse as well. So this is anger. There's a need for you to, it's not temper your anger. It's to recognize why you're angry, especially if this reading has been triggering emotional responses from you. Remember, triggers are our best friends. They're our teachers. They just tell us, you know, more or less where it is that we hurt. And anger is the loudest emotion that we have to wave to the point that really hurts within us. And listen to it. Okay, if this reading has brought any of those types of emotions up and you feel like you need someone to speak to, or you need extra support, please reach out to your doctor or your local GP therapist and gain that advice and guidance that you need before taking anything from me. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to see more and hear more, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see and do just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts or an orange, I really try, I promise. Kisses. My readings, I've been having a lot of people ask me for readings, so I'm going to open them up again, okay? If you have already emailed me asking for a reading, I do it first come, first serve. I do not go back, you know, weeks upon weeks upon weeks. The best thing to do is just send a prompt email. It will put your email to the top of the list. Please ensure that you make yourself familiar with my prices and the services that I offer. If you just click on the more button next to the title of this reading, it will give you a description box, and the first thing on there will let you know all of my prices, timings and so on and so forth. I have a turnaround time of 10 working days, which is 2 weeks. And everything is pre-recorded, okay? I will never reach out to you in the comment section ever saying WhatsApp me, you know, get in contact with me. If you see any of that, that's not me. That is just someone pretending to be me. Don't get scammed. Just report them, block them. Same with if you see any type of messages saying, I love this video. I've made a stupid amount of money bi-weekly, 72,000, 152,000. Now I can afford a house, blah, blah, blah. Just block and report them. They're all scams. They're just waiting for one person to go, who? I will give you my money. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.